Today we're going to talk about stupidity. What it is, what it isn't, where it comes from. And before we talk about stupidity, we really have to talk about this, well, basically non-existent phenomena made up mostly by the liberals called brainwashing. One of my favorite comedians, Bill Hicks, the late Bill Hicks, used to talk about in his act how the media, the big corporate conglomerates out there, control the populace through brainwashing by, just keeping us stupid, basically. They kept us stupid, and they kept us consuming, and, we drink, they show the beer commercial, and, beer equals tits and all that. And, he claimed that, these things were keeping us stupid. Basically, there's no such thing as brainwashing. I mean, brainwashing is something that happens when you are captured in a war and the enemy, uses, techniques as, pain and torture and, fucking with your mind and giving you conscious altering drugs, and then, they indoctrinate you with propaganda nonstop until you think the way they want you to. Now, I suppose that someone could naively claim that this culture is doing the same. They say, well, that's just what we're doing. I mean, we got the Vioxx and the OxyContin and all these drugs that you see on TV, and people just keep using these drugs, and then the TV and the media, and, it all waves through society, and everyone's brainwashed and into obedient little drones and all this. If that's the case, why does everyone in this country seem to have, no respect or no trust for the government? I mean, is that part of their plan? Is that some, reverse psychology thing? We don't trust it, therefore what? I don't get it. I mean, I guess you could argue that there's some mechanism of control there, but it just doesn't seem likely to me. And, I mean, I don't think, anytime something is optional, it doesn't seem like there could possibly be any brainwashing involved. I know so many people that don't even watch TV. The reason that people are stupid in America is not because some corporate plot to keep them stupid. They're born stupid. They're naturally fucking stupid. Okay? Most people are fucking morons. I mean, you people need to learn this. I mean, I know that it's lonely being a person of any intelligence in this world. I mean, just going through your day-to-day life and seeing all the stupidity around you. I mean, I know a woman who tried to plug a power adapter into itself and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And I mean, I didn't even have the heart to explain to her what she was doing wrong. I just said, it only works if you put it in the wall. And she said, well, why? I don't know. I'm just another idiot like you. These people are they're just genetically stupid, okay? And we all think we can fix these things. We think, oh, we'll just put more money into schools, and we'll improve the curriculum, and we'll give them tests and all this. And before you know it, these kids will be fucking geniuses. We'll have an entire generation of Albert Einstein out there, and everyone will be so smart and intelligent and articulate, and it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. I mean, there's always going to be a percentage of the population that's up here, and there's going to be a bunch of people in the middle, and a percentage of the population down here. And the people on the top are always going to look down on everyone else and say, God, these motherfuckers are stupid. And I'm sure that 1,000 years from now, when people are a little bit smarter, my fucking segment of the population will be looked down upon as the stupid ones. It just seems kind of odd to me that we would, that there are so many intelligent people who can't really grasp this. They think that somehow these people have fallen prey to some plot, some evil plot by these genius corporations, who are apparently infinitely more competent than we've been led to believe. We're supposed to believe that they're involved in some scheme that, to conquer the world through beer commercials, and then you know, they're going to sell us you know, cookies and beer and you know, toothpaste and deodorant, and somehow these things are driving us to become more stupid. They create these ads to appeal to the people. They're not making people stupid. People are stupid. That's why stupidity attracts them. And you're not going to fix it. There's no solution. You just have to deal with it. And for that reason, the atheists in this country have been making a huge fucking error in strategy for the last, well, forever, basically. Ever since, you know, being an atheist was no longer a hangable offense, we've been making a huge strategy error by trying to make these people see reason. If they could see reason, they wouldn't be fucking Christians or Muslims or Jews or whatever the fuck they are. Okay? They would be atheists, or at least agnostics. So, I mean, why are you trying to change these people's minds? You can't change their minds. You can't change the way their minds work. They're always going to think that way. The Christians who eventually come around would have come around naturally. How many of those Christians were actually really persuaded by argument? Okay? How many people in general are actually persuaded by argument? I wouldn't even bother trying to persuade you guys if I knew you weren't some of the few open-minded people in the world, speaking about, you know, atheists and any secular belief system. You know, but Christians and conservatives and liberals, people that go to one extreme or the other, they're never going to let up. They're never going to see things your way. They're never going to come around. They're always going to be stupid. They're always going to be either the sheep that are in control or the masters of the flock that are leading it to its inevitable doom. But they're never going to be these good, clean, rational people that you want them to be. Never. Not in your lifetime, not in 15 lifetimes. They're always going to be stupid. That's all I have to say.